What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Travis RC. And today's video is going to be the culmination of this Tekno 8-scale buggy build series that we've been doing for a little bit now. It started a couple months back when I recorded a video of myself buying the buggy and almost everything that we needed for it, and I put it on YouTube, and a lot of people seemed curious about checking it out from there. So thanks to everybody that's watched, but now it's time to take all this junk and take it to the track for the very first time at Rick's Hobby Farm in New Richmond, Wisconsin, and we're gonna try to vlog the whole thing. Hitting the road always requires monster rehab. So my gorgeous, incredible, amazing, and much cooler than me wife is coming along for this trip, and we are just about to pull into Rick's Hobby Farm in New Richmond, Wisconsin. So this is Friday night, so this is supposed to be practice night. I'm not sure what the track conditions are going to be like. They did get some rain yesterday, so not 100% sure if we're going to be on the track tonight, but we're at least going to get pit space and all that set up and see if there's anybody around to give a once-over of the car and make sure it's going to drive straight or anything before we do hit the track, whether that's tomorrow or today. We're going to get to the track tomorrow morning for some practice, and we might run in a couple different classes, not sure. There is a novice class and there's an e-buggy class. We might hit both of those and try to get as much track time as possible, but we are just about to pull in here and we're going to get set up. All right, we got the car ready to go here at Rick's Hobby Farm. Here's the whole pit setup that we're working with. And a couple guys came over, very nice. They helped me set the endpoints, checked everything over, gave me a couple pointers. Car's on, and we're gonna throw the GoPro on and we're gonna hit the track. If I had one of the hats with the snapbacks, I could have flipped it around so it's not like right in my eyes, basically. Everything started spinning the wrong way, but now I think we got it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, there's the first crash out of the way. Thanks, hot stuff. Oh.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Gosh, she's loose.
Yeah, this is might want to dual rate things. Red right now.
Oh. Oh. Sorry, I suck. Oh, wow.
Yeah!
That was sweet. Blind squirrel. Well,
That one sounded good.
maybe I should mess with my dual rates here. Where the hell do I find dual rates?
Steering rate.
So I take my rate and subtract it, maybe.
To be honest with you, I don't even.
Oh yeah, that was it. Jesus. Oh. Trying to figure out how to drive straight when it's farther away is a challenge. She's broke. It broke. Not exactly the end of the world, but it looks like the screw that secures the shock standoff here just backed out somehow, but I still have the screw. So we'll see if we can't clean it up and re-Loctite it and see if it holds that time. Oh, let's try that again. Yeah, it looks like the screw didn't break, it just backed out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be a weird one for that. Seems fine, but is that 10 feet? Is that 10 feet?
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. It's skinny.
It's very skinny.
Yeah, I narrowed up right there.
I think there might be an issue with the M&RC thing. So,
It's a little thin on top of the hill up here too.
yeah, you might, because I think it's got to be 10 feet. So, double check, maybe ask LaRue,
Yep.
but I think that's the deal. It looks thin.
Needs to be widened up.
Yeah, what happens too, when you're way back here,
Yeah.
it just makes it tougher.
Absolutely.
So,
I agree.
it almost seems like you need about another couple more feet.
Okay. Yours? Okay.
Yeah, I got by and then I got excited.
What's your name again?
Travis,
Travis, that's right.
nice to
Andy
meet
Clark.
you, sir.
This is your first time doing this, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you look pretty damn good for
No shit.
first time doing this.
We're at least trying.
You have to cut that out of your video if you're recording.
Yeah. Nah.
Well, those are some great videos you did, man.
Appreciate it.
That's awesome.
It's a fun little project outside of the main project, you know.
Where's your vehicle at?
I'm the black truck on the other side of that camper.
Okay.
Just got the tent is all.
Okay, I thought that was big tank for some reason.
Oh,
Well, thanks for being here, Rich, Mom.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna stay at a buddy's place in Stillwater tonight, and
Cool.
I just live in Chautauqua, but figured to make a little date night out of it. What better place? She wanted to come here for a date, she said,
Good.
to the RC track, you know.
You got a sister?
She's got two.
Oh shit.
You got a transponder in there?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get you entered in the computer here in a minute, too.
that'd be awesome.
Funny, it's like when you get out of control, it's almost tough to get back in. You might as well stop and start over.
Thank you.
Oh, so looks like our tire became unglued. Is it recording?
Yeah.
All right, it is Saturday morning and we did some practice last night. We put about 3 packs through the new car, and I would have to say overall successful. In the first pack, we had a screw back out of one of the shock standoffs up front, but we cleaned that up, re-thread locked it, and that seems to be good to go. Second pack we went through without any issues, and in the third pack one of our pre-mounted tires came a bit unglued, so we need to see if we can clean that up and get that cinched back down today, and maybe glue the green compound tires or blue compound, whichever we don't have glued. We're gonna need to glue those today just so we have something else that we can play with if we need to or want to. And overall, I would have to say the car felt good. The track was really loose, so we messed with some dual rate settings to try to limit the steering, because it was pretty obvious that I had too much steering to start off with. So once we made that adjustment, it helped a lot for sure. So I'm curious to see how practice goes today, and we should have a lot more traction today since the track is actually going to be mended and watered and all that jazz. And it'll be interesting to see how the track changes throughout the day too, to see if we want to make any kind of just minor adjustments, probably more radio adjustments than anything. But then we'll just also verify things like camber and ride height and all that, and just make sure everything's straight and level. So driving to the track now, and we'll get everything set up. Alright, we are all set up at Rick's here, so we are going to try to repair our tire that came unglued. All right, let's go do some Saturday morning practice before sign-ups.
Travis will
And we're dead. Weird. And now we have power again.
Back stretch. Fender! Want that stretch?
really avoid the trail. With all-terrain tires, 35.9, that's regular route rate. Electric suspension. And more skills that craves adventure. This is the off-road unlocked.
Just ran one round of practice here and everything with the car seems fine. The track is super loose like last night though, so I'm curious to see how it's gonna do once they put water on it. So that'll be a whole new thing to get used to. And I think this is our tire that we repaired, but there's part of it that became a little bit unglued. Everything else seems fine. So other than that, we're just gonna chill out, I guess, until the heat start in about half an hour here, and I'll get the laptop out and I'll pull up Live RC and watch for those lists to come out. So we are running Sportsman's class and e-buggy to try to get extra track time. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, next up is going to be our first heat. Just as heats were about to start, they have an issue with the timing system computer. So we're at about an hour delay before things get underway. Practice has been good. There's open track for the next hour, but I think I'll just chill out and let everybody else run. So let's take a quick walk around the track here and see what everything looks like. So we'll start underneath the driver's stand here at the front stretch. Nothing on the front stretch, it is just a front stretch. Then you got a real sharp turnaround right here at the end. So I'm finding trouble in the sweet spot and when to start braking for that and getting the car to rotate the best way. Whoop. And then here we got a pretty easy double-double. You can hit this first one pretty slow. And you can launch it across this one and it doesn't upset the car very much if you completely clear it. And then I got a squared off corner right here. And this is one of the more tricky sections, as you can see. So there's 6 whoops right here, they're evenly spaced out. The safest way to hit them seems to be double, double, double. I've seen one guy do triple on it.
Marshall's are gonna have fun today, I think.
And then we round this corner. Things get a little technical, there's an off camber. Gotta go kind of slow to make it through here. Sharp turn. Head up over this roller. And then this is a pretty good double. One side of it will launch you the supposed side. That other side doesn't launch you quite as high. But this one's pretty simple and it's a forgiving landing ramp. But it's a really cool feeling when you downside it just perfect. Then we come up on this plateau right here. You don't have to, but you can double that up and downside this. Sharp corner, off camber corner right here, and then back down the front stretch.
down there. Got Marshall getting the spot.
There's a guy, so I live by the EB airport, and there's a dude that's got an F-20. Powered, and he will just...
Corner there.
I don't have the coordination for this, let alone that. Jesus Christ.
Travis, Brian, Colin, Ian, Jeremy, Ben, Elliot, Kamara, Josh is out as well. Alright, Xander on the Elvin.
How long? 7 minutes?
Travis, Brian, Jeremy, Ben, Elliot, and Kamara. Alright, we got everybody underway. Back a little pig right now, put a little moist on it before round 2 to tighten things back up a little bit. There's you can see on this one, a little bumble up there in that back corner.
I think he's full of shit. I think he's not a novice.
Everybody get a couple laps in here, so we can time it out. So far we got Travis a little out front on the 9522, Xander in second in 8505, Colin in third, Brian in fourth, Ian in fifth, Kamara in sixth, Elliot in seventh, Jeremy in eighth, Ben in ninth. Caution on the double here in front. That's clear. That's it.
Oh, see my buggy do that.
Just about 2:30 down, still got Travis out front, Xander in second, Brian up to the third spot, Colin in fourth, Marlon in fifth, Jeremy in sixth, Ian in seventh, Elliot in eighth, Ben in ninth. I don't think Ben even done any practice laps since today, so he's learning it in the boat. Stop after the double, stop after the double. Cars everywhere. Oh, we got one over after the double bubble. Back cleared up.
I'm getting blasted!
Just under 2 minutes to go. Caution on the inside of that front straightaway. Got clear.
Bears.
To go. Still got Travis up front on 9528, Xander in second. Brian in that third spot, Colin in fourth, Jeremy in fifth, Martin in sixth, Ben in seventh, Elliot in eighth, and Ian in ninth. Tomorrow's out after the race so far. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, Brian's tapping on hot lap of the race. 30.8. Slipping down there. Caution on this front double. That's clear.
Oh no, I low volted. No.
Travis putting in a really good run for his first time out here racing. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds
Low
to go.
volted. There we go.
Nobody's done. Keep going until you hear your name. Everybody's still alive. And there's our first one in and done.
Oh my God. We need some water on the track.
Calling for backup. Always passing back. Calling for the back. Brian calling the back. Jeremy go after back.
This time when the cross line, everybody will be in and done. We got Travis taking that one on a 9.533. Xavier in second, Ryan in third.
Oh, damn.
Jeremy in fifth.
Thanks, man.
Coming across in
That was
fifth.
a pretty exciting first one.
Eighth. Ian.
Job, dude.
Thank you. Holy shit. I don't fucking know. I wish I knew.
Look at this! He's got a ringer! He's a ringer!
1/10 scale class.
You're in the right class.
And 14.5 combined.
Thank you.
Pat is gone, so it'll be Brian, Charlotte, Linda, and Julian.
What class? Looking for work right now.
All right, guys, I don't know how we did it, but we went ahead and we got first place in Heat 1 of Novice 8-scale e-buggy. I haven't looked at like the times or whatever yet, but I think the lap times, if I didn't make any major mistakes, was right around middle of the pack for regular e-buggy. So maybe next time we don't do Novice. I don't know. We'll see how things look, but all in all, obviously I couldn't ask for a better first run ever with the car and for myself. So we're rolling to heat number 2 here, and then we're doing mains. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, they announced me as the winner during that first race, but I'm looking at this and it looks like we missed first place by about 3 seconds. So yeah. All right, now let's see if we can't actually legit pull first place in heat number 2, and there is some rain in the vicinity, so hopefully that holds off and we can get through this.
Hey, I'll make this one. I am doing that in my bag. Go by foot, go in my paralyzed. All I gotta do
That's right, that's right.
Xander, Brian, Tyler, Jeremy, Ben, Elliot, Kamar, Ian, and Josh. Hey, we got everybody underway.
Continue north. The top road is the traffic correct. One is north. Turn into Russia. One Tekno. Calling for that. Even more.
Alright, right now we got Smart to the point on the 10.525, Elliott in second. Jeremy in third, Brian fourth, Colin fifth, Josh sixth, Travis seventh, Ben eighth, Ian on to Ian in eighth. Double back clear.
Oh, sorry.
Good. Worked out about as good as it could.
Caution after the rhythm, caution after the rhythm. Caution in the rhythm.
The top road is the
Brian in second, 9.5. For the 9.526 as well, those two split by 200ths of a second.
Well,
Marshall kick the guy, let the Marshall kick him. Check it into those two go. 230 down, 230 down. Up caution before that big double there. South might be under the rhythm section as well. Back check at 3.
Continue the top road is the traffic correct. One is north. One Tekno. Calling for that. Last time. And turn into Russia.
Sorry. Come on, damn it.
Still got Smart at the point at 9.535. Elliott in second at 8.554. We have Travis in third with an 8.508. Josh in fourth at 8.543.
Calling for that. Turn into Russia. Even more.
Just under 1 minute to go, guys. Just under 1 minute to go. Up caution after the second double here. Back clear.
Sorry.
Oh, we got Ben stuck on the inside too, there. 20 seconds, still got Kamara up to the point. Elliott and actually Travis up to that second on an 8502. Elliott in third on an 8503. Sean in fourth with an 8508. Jeremy in fifth with an 8519. Brian jumping up there into that fourth spot now. Everybody is still alive. Keep running through here. Oh no, it's for the finish line. Alright. Able to. Alright.
Calling for that.
This time when you pass on, you will be in and down.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Is she okay?
Just sick. She's heavy.
It's starting to come down.
Oh.
Again, it's cold.
Yeah.
That was a
What's that?
that was a wild heat.
And I've never driven with traction yet, and that was messing me up.
For the buggies, that rhythm section's getting harder and harder.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was easy this morning in practice, and now not so
It's
much.
wearing down enough that you're not getting the elevation.
Right.
The truggies can do it just because they have more power and bigger tires.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you hit that first one, then the others are okay, but you got to nail that first one, it seems like.
Yeah. And
All right, so we just finished up heat number 2 for novice 8-scale buggy, and got second place again. I believe we put in 9 laps once again, just a couple seconds slower than what the first round was. So we had consistency, but they watered the track before this round, and I haven't driven on the track with any traction before, so it definitely messed me up. I felt like I was adjusting a little bit towards the end there, but now, as you can see, it is, maybe you can't see it, but it is raining. So not sure if they're gonna see how it plays out and then continue, or if they call it and do results based on the heats. Not sure yet, so we'll see what happens. All right, let's recap the weekend. So as you saw, we got to Rick's Friday night, got the pit space set up and all that jazz. A couple guys named Keith and Justin came over, checked out the car. They were super friendly. They helped me get the endpoints set up, gave me a couple other little pointers, made sure the car was good to go. And then, of course, we hit the track for the first time. So towards the end of the first pack, you saw that we had an issue with the shock standoff. Just the screw that secures the shock standoff backed out. Somehow didn't lose the screw, cleaned it up, re-Loctited it. It was good to go. No issues with that the rest of the weekend whatsoever. We ran a second pack, had no issues with the second pack whatsoever. Everything was good as far as the car goes. And somewhere in the middle there, Keith recommended we adjust our dual rates, and we took a bunch of steering out of the car, and that really seemed to help me out a lot from getting too loose coming out of the corners, especially when I was trying to punch it. Once we got to the end of the third battery pack, we picked the car up and we saw that one of the tires was becoming partially unglued on the backside. Now, I did buy pre-mount tires, as you may remember, and I know sometimes that can be a hit or a miss in terms of the quality of the glue job. Big thanks to the guys that were there Friday night to help me out. Keith, Justin, we met Andrew, we met Jordan, and everybody was super kind, super helpful in getting us figured out and making sure that we were ready to go for Saturday. So my wife and I left the track, went and got some dinner, went and slept, and then we came back the next morning. I got that tire fixed that became partially unglued, and then I also had a set of Blue Reflex tires. I never glued a new set of buggy tires before, and luckily I got one of those Paragon tire gluing jigs for 8-scale buggy, and that made it pretty easy, and it looks like the glue job we did is actually going to hold pretty well, so fingers crossed there. Ran one pack through practice Saturday morning. No issues with the car. It felt great. It felt just like it did the night before, if not even a little better, because we were a little bit more up on our skill at that point. We ran one pack through the car Saturday morning before the heats got underway, and I didn't want to do any more than that. I felt pretty comfortable with where I was at and felt like I was pretty good to at least get through the day. I definitely could have run another pack or two. There was enough open track time, especially with the delay that we had, but I didn't want to risk having some kind of significant damage to the car or something like that, which is a lot more possible when you're newer to driving like I am. So then, of course, overall, we ended up getting second in the first heat, which was a huge shocker to me. And it seems like it was a little bit of a shocker to everybody else as well, if you couldn't tell. And I don't blame them a bit. And the sandbagging jokes are kind of funny, but guys, please don't be mad at me. I swear I wasn't sandbagging. Beginner's luck, I guess. So then a little bit later, we went into the second heat of qualifying, and boy, was that rough for me. Just a couple races before that, the track had been watered, and that's the first time that I had been on the track with any sort of water or real traction to it, I guess, for the most part. So we were really getting screwed up because of the higher level of traction that we had. We were not used to that. We weren't used to how the car was going to react, how it was going to turn, and how we were going to carry our throttle through those turns as well. Another big issue that we had was the rhythm section that we had in there. It was very clearly breaking down throughout the day. So after each round, it was a little bit harder to get through that cleanly. So you really had to adjust how you were approaching that rhythm section to make sure you can get through it decently enough without having any issues. Probably about 3/4 of the way through that second qualifying heat, I started to get a little bit more comfortable with how the car was feeling. I was getting used to the traction. I was getting a little bit more used to how the jumps had changed throughout the day. So at one point we were in 7th place, I believe it was, in the second heat. Then we kind of climbed all the way back up to a 2nd place finish in that second heat somehow. And that result really did show that we were starting to figure out the track a little bit with traction finally. And as soon as the second heat ended, here came the rain. Went back to the pit tent, and a couple minutes went by. Somebody came over and said, that's it. They're calling it. We're done for the day. And it was a bummer to not get to do the novice 8 scale main, because honestly, I think we had a fairly decent shot at trying to take that win home. In terms of the aftermath of the weekend, we got the car cleaned up. She's looking almost as good as new. I did find one issue though. As you can see, my shock is stuck in the up position. We found that we have a bent front shock shaft. I can't tell you exactly when that happened. I can't tell you what jump I hit or what crash it was that led to that. So we just have a front shock to rebuild, and we do have a replacement front shock shaft that we're going to throw in there, and then she'll be good as new again. So now that we got through the build series, we got through the reveal video, and now we're officially through our first race vlog with this new car. There's a couple people that I want to thank, as always. One being Jordan from Combustion RC. Make sure you check out his channel. He's got a lot of great content and a good variety of cars and everything that he runs as well. Of course, to DRC Graphics for this beautiful paint job. Fierce RC Solutions for their great deals, great shipping turnaround times, and just overall great support. Huge thank you, of course, to Rick's Hobby Farm in New Richmond, Wisconsin. What a great facility for RC racing. Just in the middle of a field, man. That's what it's all about. It really feels grassroots. Everybody there that organized the event helped us out. Everybody was incredible. So thank you to Andrew, Jordan, Keith, Justin, Scott, Christian, Neil. There's a lot more people. I'm really bad with names, but it's a miracle I even remembered 7 of them, to be honest. And of course, a big thank you to my wife, Kelly, who puts up with all of my shenanigans and my hobbies and aspirations. She filmed a bunch of the video. I didn't even ask her to come with me for the weekend. She volunteered to come and wanted to check it out. And she said she enjoyed it more than she thought she would. And I think that's a pretty big win, at least in my book. And of course, thank you to all of you that are checking these videos out. A lot of love and appreciation for that. It's really cool that we've been able to do this and document the perspective of a newbie in RC racing, and there's going to be a lot more noob content coming, I can promise you that. Not a whole lot of new stuff happening on the channel over the next couple weeks, as I'll be going on vacation. Got a monster truck show, got to go to Missouri for a work conference, and then a wedding in another week. As soon as we're back from all that, I'll let you guys know what the next project is going to be on the channel. I don't want to completely give it away. What I will tell you is that it is going to keep the content rolling through the winter. I really appreciate you guys checking this video out. This was a really fun one for me to actually put together. I think this is going to be one of my favorites. I know it's a little bit longer, but just know that I appreciate every single second that you guys watch my videos. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment on this video, and don't forget to subscribe, because you're going to want to see what we get into next.